Give him a chili.
No, don't dare. Don't dare give them a chili. Oh, don't.
Have it, eat it, anyway.
How lovely are they?
Give them a chili.
Oh, that's cruel. That might really upset its stomach.
He's gonna like a horse now, isn't he?
Good morning. It's about 10 a.m. on Monday the 15th of October and we've just left Borukkale and we're on our way to Ciftlik, and I think that's about a 3-hour journey. 3 hours, Baz?
About 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So again, we've got calm seas, hardly any wind, motoring, but it's just so nice out here. It's lovely. Borukkale was an absolutely beautiful spot, so if you are visiting Turkey, whether you're sailing or whether you're just on holiday, do go visit there. It's absolutely beautiful. So we'll talk to you when we get to Ciftlik.
So there are several restaurants here at Ciftlik, and each restaurant has its own little jetty and pontoon where you can tie up. So when they see a boat come in, the guy runs out of his restaurant, grabs a flag. This one's got a green flag, that one's got a orange flag, and so on and so on. So he grabs his flag and he waves it like this, like, come over here, come over here. So they're flagging for business, basically. We are coming to this particular jetty and this particular restaurant because this is where Mike comes all the time. So if you are coming on your own and you see all these flags waving, it doesn't mean anything apart from hey, you can come and park here and come and use our restaurant to buy beer or food or whatever. Just choose whichever one you fancy, really, whichever one takes your fancy. But going to have a nice beer. Ansh's happy that we're on like a little beach here because she can actually wade in and still keep her broken wrist dry. We left Ciftlik this morning around about 9 o'clock. It's now just after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and here we are in Fethiye. Our buddy boat has 1 month left on their annual contract with a marina chain, and so over at the other side of the bay in Borukkale, they're allowed to have some free time in the marina there as part of their deal with the marina chain. So they've decided they're going there for the marina. Now obviously marina prices are not in our budget, so we decided to come to Fethiye, and they'll be joining us here in a couple of days. But here in Fethiye we'll be able to get hold of a SIM card and pile it up with as much data as we can so that we can have our own connection to the internet. It'll also allow us to find the so-called phone hospital here, that we can have the screens repaired on Ansh's Samsung and the little spare Samsung that Ansha also managed to break the screen on. So that's got to be done. And what else? Oh, of course, it'll also give us a couple of days to just sit here and work getting the next video out for you guys. So we bought ourselves a little bit of extra time by coming here rather than going to go check. It's a nice place. It really is pretty to look at. It's very big, and this is a nice protected little bay here. The holding's good. We're in 10 meters of water, so we've got 40 odd meters of chain out, but the holding is really good, and of course in Mantus we trust. Right, time to put the boat to bed and crack open a beer.
All hatches and seacocks are open, Captain.
Thank you, number one. It's our first morning here in Fethiye, and one of the reasons we decided to come here was to allow us some time to be able to get a data SIM card and also have both phones repaired. So we've got up fairly early this morning. It takes time to get things together. And one of the things, of course, we had to do with just Ansha and I on board was get the dinghy off the davits and into the water. We've managed to do that. It's down there, look. We managed to do that because that was the easy bit. The hard bit will be getting back up, but we have a plan B for that, and the plan B includes sheet bending 2 lines together and bringing them to one of the big winches so we can actually winch it back up onto the davits, with Anja only having the use of one hand at the moment. So on this beautiful calm morning in Fethiye, we're about to go and explore and find out where we can park and find out where all these things are that we need in Turkey. Every day is an adventure. There's also some sort of regatta going on, so a lot of these regatta event boats came in yesterday and they're all off again this morning. Right, do you want to pass those bags up? So this is our first day off the boat in Fethiye in Turkey, and we're doing a bit of sightseeing because somebody said there's an old town, and we're also on a mission to an electronics store to buy a Samsung tablet for navigation purposes. I'm not too sure how far it is. Look fairly close on Google Maps. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah.
Do you think the trees enjoy being painted white?
I don't know, maybe it feels a bit glam.
A bit glam, a bit zhuzh.
Yeah. Oh, something I've found out about Turkey is that it is a law that animals are protected. So people look after the animals here. The street animals look way healthier than they do in the rest of Europe.
Yeah, that's true.
And you've got to trust people that take care of animals, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, so far everything in Turkey has been very welcoming.
It has. It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who this guy is, but that's actually a life-size statue of him sitting on a horse. And if I recall correctly, depending on whether the horse is on 2 legs or 4 legs, indicates whether he died in battle or didn't die in battle. I'll have to look it up on Google, but the horse having 2 legs raised from the ground indicates something in particular. Wish I could remember all this useless information that I've picked up over the years. Anyway, let's take a look at some more of Fethiye town.
I wanted to try some real Turkish-made Turkish delight, and this shop was so tempting we went in. I chose a variety of flavours, from pistachio to cranberry and chili chocolate, and personal favourites, lemon and rose. Yum! After that, we explored more of the old town called Passepartout. There we found the ancient duck pond located in Fethiye's bazaar. And who did we meet there? Phil and Linda.
So tonight we are coming ashore to a place called Yacht Classic, and we're more just 100 meters away from here, well maybe closer to 200 meters away from here, but Mike and Linda and Phil on Mira 2 are parked right here.
What are you having?
What to drink?
Yes.
Gin and tonic.
It'll be interesting getting back on that boat.
Here's a short tour of Yacht Classic showing some of its 5-star features. Cheers, chums. And we ate a gourmet dinner at a waterside table.
Yum.
And the people next door to us got real fireworks on their birthday cake.
Workplace health and safety? No! Reviewing this footage was when we first learned that we had a major issue with the audio on our Sony camera. But in a nutshell, what we're saying here is it's 7 AM on Sunday the 21st of October. We're wishing our son Luke a happy birthday back in Brisbane, Australia, and explaining that we've got a 7-hour journey ahead of us as we head towards what is our ultimate destination of Kaş in Turkey. And that's the place where we're going to start making plans for our journey back across the Mediterranean Sea. There's a gorgeous smell coming from down below in the galley. Ansha is cooking a bacon and egg sandwich for breakfast. and I'm savouring the smell because it could be a while before we have bacon again. It's not that you can't get bacon in Turkey, you can. There's several shops in Fethiye where we've just left that are specialists in bacon. It's so expensive, ridiculously expensive. But we're going to savour this breakfast.
How's it going down there?
It's going pretty good.
Is that the last of the bacon?
That's the last of the bacon.
Uh-oh.
But we're going to enjoy it.
Yes.
Eggs and bacon on the go.
Life on the road. It's so much fun. Especially when you're wearing slippers.
Join us next week on Sailing ABC as we drop anchor in the bay next to Cash Marina and start hooking into some of the jobs on our big to-do list. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you get notified whenever we put a new Sailing ABC video out. Thanks for watching and take it easy.